Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? Well, it's the 2-2 portal today. It's the portal of union. It's the portal of hope. It's the portal of new beginnings. Together with Imbolc, it's pretty powerful. And the year of the tiger, the water tiger. So nothing is going to stop us. Nothing can stop us. So if we want to do our mission, if we want to succeed, this is the year. This is the year for huge breakthroughs in the twin flames, but also in your personal life. So you know that the masculine and the feminine are coming together, and it's the first 3 months that's the most important in this twin flame journey. It's about the mission. It's about completion the mission, complete the mission together. It's about finding each other on every level, you know, not just in a romantic way, because that's not really what the twin flame is about. The twin flame is about the inner masculine and inner feminine coming together and be in balance, and then coming into union, you know, and do your mission together. Where we're here for, right? Because we can't do it without the masculine, and the masculine can't do it without the feminine, because there needs to be equal balance. And that's where the new beginnings are about. New missions coming up. Huge change in the world. And that's we already see that people who were underestimated make the huge changes at the moment. And I think that we are going ahead to a really powerful time. Really powerful. And claiming it all back for our sovereignty, our freedom, our love, our joy. And we need to have joy in that space. In everything we do, you know, there must be this little bit of joy, that little bit of happiness. So what we are going to do today, I'm going to do a small transmission, and after that I'm going to do the reading of the Divine Masculine. So you can receive the codes that is needed to receive and to be cleared out, so we can move on to the next level. Okay? And we, of course, Venus and Mars, Venus is direct and is traveling with Mars till June or July. And those are the the few powerful months we're going to do the work and coming closer with your Divine Masculine. Okay, so just take a minute. kalanai ile e. Seyamanai e elamane e kalalai iemanai. It's the portal of the heart opening. Put your intentions in what you really want at this moment in your life. For you and your Divine Masculine, and for the Divine Masculine, what the Divine Masculine wants and needs in his life. Okay, I have a new coaching program for twin flames and couples. So if you have difficulties in your twin flame relationship and your Divine Masculine wants to work with you, in 60 minutes up to 90 minutes, I can change your whole journey and coming back in union, even in separation. But both of you needs to be online. Both of you needs to be prepared to do the work. And you know that you're doing the work that's for the higher good. And it's the mission that you need to do where you were sending for to this earth. And balancing out that whole relationship, because both of you, most of them have a high vibrational energy and they're in a low vibrational body. So we need to navigate through that, and how we're going to navigate through it, it's all up to you. So if you think, you know, this is taking a bit too long of your time, you know, just scroll through and we start with the reading, okay? So for the Divine Masculine's mind space, it's the universe. He is one with the universe. His mind is totally aligned with the universe. The universe, he knows that the universe is guarding his back. The universe is connecting with the Divine Masculine, and he's just doing that. He's just concentrating on his light, on his power, on working with the universe and working for the mission of what the universe has in store for our planet, right? So it means that he is working on that space, working on Mother Earth for the greater good of all, okay? And that's in his mind space. So let's see what is the universe is speaking to him. And the universe has many, many faces that show him and guide him through his life. Okay. What's in his heart space? Observe. Observe the things. Don't take any notice of... He's observing everything, what's happening in his life, around him, what's happening in the universe, what's happening on this earth. So he's in an observation mode. He's also observing the Divine Feminine. And that observation is in his heart space. So he knows in his heart space what is synchronizing or what is not synchronizing. So he's observing his heart space. He's observing what is coming up. Is it what is because when the energies of the divine masculine and feminine come together, you know, things will stir up, things will come up, and probably needs to work through. And he is just observing what's happening in his heart space. He's observing the divine feminine, but also the masculine within himself. And maybe also, you know, combining it with the universe. What is happening? What is happening in the universe with her? You know, what is happening? Maybe he's stepping into the fifth dimensional realm and just seeing if she's there, if there is a connection there, or if there is telepathy or really heart connection. So he is observing that. Okay, so what is his higher self saying towards him, towards the divine masculine? What is his higher heart? What is his higher self? His higher heart. Oh, wow. It could be that he is connected with her through his higher heart. Wow. Balance. There is balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. That's what his higher self saying. You're perfectly balanced. Your hearts are beating like one. You have the same goals, the same missions. Both your hearts are beating for the same course. You know, for the same cause, and also the feminine and the masculine within both of them, in the masculine and the feminine, are in balance. So that's what his higher self saying towards him. You know, balancing, and keep that balance. Try to keep that balance for yourself. Don't get too tired or do too much things that take your time, and go into nature. Go a lot into nature, I hear. And there you find each other, and there is where the balance is. Okay? So what is his higher self saying to him about the divine feminine? What is his higher self saying about his divine feminine? Wow. It's a lot of energy. Release the old, and release what no longer serves you. Release the shadow of the past, and let your light shine through. You know, that's what his higher self saying about the divine feminine. You know, that she is released, that she is releasing all what no longer serves her, all what's not good for her. And she makes breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. And she's coming more to her authentic self. And he sees her light shining through all the murky stuff that she went through. So he sees her shining, he sees her light, and that's what his higher self says through towards the divine feminine. You know, she released, she let go, and she is her light. She shines her light from the heart space. And when she shines her light from the heart space, everything will lit up. Everything will lit up. Well, that's really beautiful. He sees she is shedding the old and not looking back to the old, but really is following her mission, and that is really doing her well. Okay, so how does he sees the relationship? Just breathe. He can be himself with her. He can breathe. There is no drama. There is just, they see each other's lights. They see the stars within each other. They recognize each other and they breathe as one. That's how the higher self sees the relationship. Okay? So it's very easy. It's no compromising. It's not difficult. It's an easy go. Okay. What are his blocks? What are his uncomfortabilities? What are his uncomfortabilities in his life? What are the uncomfortabilities at the moment for the Divine Masculine? That's interesting. The uncomfortabilities is listening. The Divine Masculine has this so many times. Listening to the voices, listening to what is be said towards him, listening to the Divine Feminine, listening to the universe, listening around it. And at the moment, this is an uncomfortability. Maybe he needs to listen to his heart, you know, where he's observing himself, where he's observing the Divine Feminine within, where he's observing everything what's happening around him. And maybe it's time for him also to listen towards it. You know, listen to the universe, listen to the signs, listen to the sounds of nature, be still and be in this space of gratitude and, yeah, listening. It's the card of when you're quiet and when you're listening between the breath, there's stillness. And maybe it's time for the Divine Masculine to breathe a little bit better, or to breathe more, or to listen to his breathing. So what's happening between the breaths, in the heart space, in his body, in everything. So instead of talking, and let the mind rule, maybe it's time to listen. Okay? What is he going to do about it? What is the Divine Masculine going to do about this? Stability and joy. Looking for stability and looking for joy. That's what he's going to do. He's shining his light. He is wanting to shine his light bright. And he's going to search for the joy. He's going to look for everything what's within him and what's without him, and bring that joy and bring that golden light and bring that starlight that he is carrying within to the outside world. So that's what he's going to do about the uncomfortability, about the listening to everything around him, but also have the joy and the fun and the creativity and shining his light, because he knows that this is what he needs to do to hold his divine feminine and divine masculine into balance. Okay? So, what is his higher self saying about this union, and what combines them both? Wow. Too many cards. Too many cards, guys. Mercury is still retrograde, so love abounds. That's the union. That's how the twin flame he's seeing the twin flame union. Love abounds. Love is all there is. Love for his feminine, love for the relationship, love for the mission, love for the universe, love for himself. Maybe he needs to listen a little bit more to his heart space, and instead of his mind space. And the mind space is the universe. He knows that the universe is in his heart space. So and look to that heart. Look in that heart space. What is holding you back? What is the fears that you have? What's coming up when you're connecting with the divine feminine? Okay, so yeah, and the union is on both sides. So it could be that the divine feminine within himself needs a little bit more space, so he can listen to the voice of the divine feminine within, what his heart needs, what this union needs, because love abounds. It's all about, creating more love in this energy, in this union together. Okay, and this is what I have for you today. So I hope you all will have an amazing week, and listen to the universe, listen to the portals, because we're opening new gateways that gives new chances in the twin flame journey, and a lot of new beginnings, joy, happiness. Keep yourself on that beautiful high vibration. And if something if it really doesn't feel right for you, search, or you feel lonely, or you feel depressed, go into nature, because the depression could come from the last 4 weeks, and that is shifting now. You really feel that energy shift, that we can move forward, and it's not like really forward. That's the tiger energy that wants to do that, but we're still slowly growing, and the energy starts to come back a bit. And you also see it in the weather, you see it in everything. Okay? So I keep it to this, and have a wonderful week. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.